upward rotate. So with this exercise, we're primarily working lateral deltoid, a little bit of the front deltoid, and then something might muscle be more of your biceps too. Why we'd be doing this is because if you're gonna have to lift something in front of you, in front of your center of mass, then you want to keep yourself on balance and have the strength to pull it in front of you. Set groceries, lifting dog food, etc. So yeah. So I'm gonna use a nice lightweight to demonstrate it, and I'm gonna get you to do it after that too. Okay, awesome. So lift it up with your legs first, just don't bend over your back, that's always something I always say. So shoulder width apart of the feet, and then hands just in front of you on front of your legs, and then I want you coming up and then flaring the elbows out to the sides, just like so. Bring the weight straight up in front of your face, okay? And then coming down. For tempo, I want about 2 seconds up, a little pause at the top for 1 second, and then 2 seconds down, okay? So nice, easy tempo. So yeah, primarily we'd be doing this, maybe we'd be working the shoulders like in that muscle group 2 times a week at max, and then this is just a good exercise to work the muscle grouping of the front side and then the bicep a little bit too, making them work together. So yeah, I just want you to give it a go for me. So come back, coming up, pick out legs, perfect, and let's see. Awesome, sweet. And do you feel it here, and then a little bit in the bicep?
Yeah.
Awesome, sweet. So it looks a little bit light for you, so I'm gonna grab you a little bit of different weight, and this is good for 8 to 10 minutes. So, step up with fat bones. Perfect. Alrighty, same thing. Let's see. Nice, and then 8 to 10. Looks good to me. Perfect, almost there. Is that a good weight?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's 6.
Let's do more. Awesome. There we go. So yeah, that's 8 reps for it. So, and then at home, if we don't have weights, say we're going back into COVID situation again, I always use band. Band's a really good adaptation we can use instead of using the weights. So taking the slack off the band first, okay? So there's not too much slack. And then doing the exact same thing, hands over top of the band, coming over top, doing the exact same thing. Sweet, just using the band instead of the weights. So yeah, and you can give it a go too, just making sure it feels the exact same for you. Right, shoulders apart. Perfect. Feel about the same?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, and that looks good. Primarily, is we're going to be working the chest area. Secondary muscle is going to be the triceps. And you have some stabilized muscles you're going to be using your shoulders as well. So your delts are going to be a little bit activated, which is fun. So that's going to be the main muscles we're going to be using. But for bench press, just like anything, like any pushing action in daily lifestyle is kind of what we're going to be trying to amp up. Okay, so yeah, it can be for multiple different things. So yeah, so first I'm going to demonstrate. We're going to use the barbell first, and then I'll show you another way to do it as well. Yeah, perfect. So for feet, it's a big one I want to key up on, is I want your feet firmly planted in the ground, okay? And then you're going to come with me up on the bench, and then you're going to have a nice, lax, like natural curvature in your back on the bench, and then your shoulder blades set into the bench, okay? And then I want you a little bit wider shoulder parts. The rings in these bars are perfect for like seeing where you want to go, okay? So depending which finger is more comfortable, you can go as wide as you want. Don't go too wide, or it's going to get uncomfortable, and too close is going to be working different muscles, okay? So I usually like index finger on the bar. It's like a good length. And then so what I'm going to be doing there is you're going to be coming up overhead, okay? Nice firm grip on there. And then I want you coming in a straight line towards your chest. Coming down in a nice straight line, and then pressing up, okay? So maintaining that straight line with the barbell. And then you can, nice and easy, just set it back and then down. So that is so I just want you to do it, and I'm going to be behind you spotting as well. Then we'll do a nice light leg first and make sure the form's good. So And then the chest is something we'll be working about twice a week again. And then for the tempo, I just want nice and controlled, okay? Okay. So yeah, you can bring your hands a little bit wide. I think that's going to be a little bit too wide. So yeah, let's do a little bit wider than the pinky there. Yeah, that's it. I think that's a good one. Does that feel comfortable? Awesome. And then I want you bringing it up over chest. Awesome. And maintain a straight line with the elbows. And pressing up. Awesome. That looks good. Feet are firmly planted. And your shoulders feel good. You feel nice and stable? Awesome. And then just bring back to the bar. I want you to bring it back and over. Awesome. Just like that. All right. So we're at a little bit of weight. So again, we want that 8 to 10 rep range. Okay. Like so. All right. And scooch in a little bit more so it's not too awkward. There we go. Feet are firmly planted on the ground, and then get into that comfortable length width again. And we're going for 8 to 10 here. Okay, let's do 8. Perfect. Awesome. Let's have the barbell touch your chest. And up. Awesome, looks good. That's 2, 3, 4. Doing great. Keep it up. 2 more. 1 more, you got it. I'm here for you to need it. Awesome. And then bring back the bar. Look great. Awesome. Was that a good weight for 8 to 10?
Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, that would be the bench press. And then how would we kind of adapt with this one? You can use either bands or just dumbbells. Okay. So exact same thing, but not with the bar. So grabbing the weight, just like so. Doing the exact same thing. When I want you coming back, and when you're gonna, I'll show you that. So when you're coming back, I just want them right in front of you, okay? And then bringing the elbows out straight so that the weight comes to your sides, and then coming back. And then I just want you going to 90 degrees, okay? Don't go too low, or you're putting too much strain on your shoulder and your chest, okay? And then just pressing up like so, okay? And then when you're getting rid of the barbells, there's 2 ways to do it. If it's too heavy and you need to get rid of it, just dump it. Just drop them, but easier way to do it, when you're coming up, feet firmly planted on the ground, and just sit up, okay? So yeah, awesome. So I'll put these here for you. Do that, same thing, nice little curve in the back, not over exaggerated. Set those shoulders back. Awesome, come to 90. Looks good. Awesome, and does that feel about the same? Perfect. And then you can either, if you're comfortable just sitting up, put them on your lap. Perfect, awesome. Yeah, and that would be the bench press, and that would be kind of adaptation we could use if you didn't have a barbell. Alright, Nancy, so last one we're going to be doing is the lunge instead of the shoulder press. Okay, so for the lunge, any like forward movement, and you're going to be using any forward like lower body movement is primarily we're going to be strengthening here. So you can use that in multiple things, even just going up, taking a larger stride up the stairs. To strengthen your muscles. You can be in a daily lifestyle with that. So we're going to be using primary muscles. You're going to be using your quads, your hamstrings, your adductors, your soleus, and then you're also going to be flexing quite a few different joints. Your knee, your ankle, and your hip too. Okay, so that's what we're going to be using here. So I'm just going to do a quick demonstration. Okay, so shoulder width apart to start off. You're like choosing which one you want to bring forward. So you bring the foot forward. Now, I want you at a comfortable length, so that when you bring back your back knee, it's going to be about 90 with the floor, and then the front leg is going to be 90. Flexing the toe into the ground is better base of support with that. And then as well as I want you bringing your knee aligned with your second and third toe as you come down. Chest up, upright, and then looking straight ahead, just like so, okay? And the weights are going to be to the side, okay? So I just want you to bring it without weight first, and then we can do it with weight. Awesome, flex the knee, come for the side, awesome. Looks perfect. All right, so now we're gonna do it with weight. So, grab those. Okay, now what you're doing 8 reps on each leg.
Alternating legs?
Yeah, we'll alternate legs actually. So, going forward. Nice. Looks good to me. Feel good? Perfect.
Per leg?
Yeah, let's do 8 per leg. Perfect. Looks good to me. So how we can adapt to this? Say you just have like one plate laying around. You can literally just like cross over this plate and have the weight a little bit higher up, and then just doing the exact same thing, coming down like that. Okay. So, and then same with the other leg. So, yeah. So try that with this weight too. Just coming across and then cross the arms over it. It's a little bit big.
I'm so short.
Yeah, you just come under. There, nice and comfortable. Yeah, and then step together, come out of the way of the weights. Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. So yeah, and that's how we do rotation back. And then with the legs, again, we're working like 2 or 3 times a week. Working the legs a little bit more, because there's something we'll be using a lot more in your daily lifestyle, and your program a little bit more for frequency. So yeah, awesome.